Hi, Epstein, and here we are with the Morning Flash Update, and this update is for Thursday. And we're at the 8th of February, 2024, 8:15 a.m. Central Time. So let's take a look at the day's data before we get too far. We just had the jobless claims, down 9,000 to 218. They were looking for the market down 4,000 to 220, so that's a beat. You gave back, because we went up so much in the continuing claims, you gave back 23,000 of those. And they're revised down, the January number, now by 23,000 to, and that's in the continuing part, to 1,871. So, that's how you got to that number. Now, we get more today. Right now, Secretary Yellen, Treasury Secretary Linn, is talking to the Financial Stability and Oversight Council at the Senate. I am certain they'll be talking about areas that are going on in other parts of the world, the wars that we're involved in or trying to put an end to. Have to be commercial real estate. Has to be where are we with the budget. Has to be how do we fund all this debt that we keep taking on and we don't do any cutting of the budget. That's got to be coming up here. If you're talking financial stability, it's got to be there. Wholesale inventories and sales data come out at 9 o'clock. That's for December. Energy analysts will look at the EIA natural gas storage reports today. They're looking for a smaller withdrawal, only 78 billion cubic feet. It's been a lot warmer. We get the Congressional Budget Office projects the 2024 fiscal year federal deficit at 1.507 trillion. That came in at 5.3% of the GDP and compares with the 1.695 trillion that we had last year. So it is a beat. I mean, that's good news, not terrible news. We'll, of course, get more earnings. Yesterday, you saw Disney did very, very well in the marketplace. We had those that didn't do well, though. And I mean, you see PayPal and others not doing as well as they should be. We keep watching what's going on with the layoffs in what area? Tech. Remember, it used to be if you had a job in tech, you weren't getting laid off. Suddenly, that's not the way. Now, are there a lot of them? No. Is it easy to rehire these people? Yes, in other companies. So basically, not big firings, not big hirings, sort of sitting just where the market is at this point in time. When we come and look at the stock market, the Dow is the leader today, up 30 points. You're a little bit behind that in the S&P, coming up for a fraction of air. That's about all I could call it in the Russell. I see resistance here about 10, 12 points higher than that. Look at all the metals getting hit. I keep telling you, Dr. Copper is a problem. I was just talking, could we get to the 370 level? You're there. I just mentioned it last night. So you're seeing that industry is not where it should be. A lot of this is coming out of China, where their industry isn't good. I already gave the numbers in my full research this morning, which traders will get at 11:30 later. And I talk about how poorly the Chinese economy is doing, where it's doing poor, and not to get caught into their smoke and mirrors where they're trying to lift the stock market by saying you can't go short, and we'll buy them, the we being the state is buying state-owned companies, driving the shares up, and you go, look at the stock market's going up. Sure, you can't sell the shares. You can't go short. You can't sell in Hong Kong and transfer what you sold against mainland China. You can rig the game any way you want to make it look any way you want, and that's what they're doing. This won't work. That's my estimate there. On the energy markets, up a little bit. So no deals yet on the Red Sea. We're seeing that. I show shipping costs this morning in my full research. You'll be shocked as to how high they've gone. I thought they were high before. They've gotten even worse. And what insurance costs are doing, because anybody puts a boat in the Red Sea right now, they've got a real problem. We know that there's talk between Hamas and Israel. We knew the first round had to fail. If I'm Hamas, I'm asking, basically I'm saying, let's put everything back to where it was, and we'll give you back your prisoners. And that is their end of the negotiation. Cut through it, get through all the BS, as I call it. That's what they're saying. You know Israel's not going to accept that. But you got to get the two sides talking, and the two sides are talking, and that is the positive. Now, for you, You might want to be looking at other things that we have, our trading kit. You want to look at this cause and effect. You ever hear of M1, M2, M3? What the money supplies mean. You want to know that right now. The pivot point series that I've been talking about this week, it's included in here along with the Arun indicator. This is something that every trader should have readily available. It comes as a PDF download. It's the chart patterns, the popular ones. Now, from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, they're forever adding new courses. So we give you the link right inside. You pick the courses you want, you take them. There's quizzes. They're neat as can be. We give you charting software to work with it. It comes together as a whole free kit for you. IraEpstein.com under free offers. Move your cursor up to the top here. It'll also have an icon, free offers. Click it, and away you go. I'm Ira. I'll catch up with you at the end of the trading day. Have a great one.